live stream lectures. And the topic of this lecture is going to be, I'm going to present the screenplay process for my already published book titled Awake Financial Freedom. But before I get into that, I just want to take a moment to thank all of my supporters and my subscribers, everyone for supporting my channel. You know, my YouTube channel now is officially, as of June 6th, it is 4 years old. And check out my lecture that I did on my Knowledge in my YouTube channel 4-year anniversary. So with that being said, let's get on down to business. Again, the focus of this lecture is going to be I'm going to present information on the screenplay process for my already published book, Awake Financial Freedom. But I just want to take a moment to let everybody know that my book has literally gone through 2 world-renowned publishing companies. Page Publishing Company, well over 2 years ago, they published my soft copy of my book titled Awake Financial Freedom, the ebook version, the Kindle version, hit all major bookstores in electronic formats 2 years ago. And I literally signed my executed contract with Page Publishing Company August of 2021. So they are the first publishing company that I went under. And also, my book was published by Audiobook Network. They actually did my audiobook version of my book titled Awake Financial Freedom. We entered a contract February of 2023. My audiobook version of Awake Financial Freedom became available the latter part of last year. I actually got a referral from my first publishing company to Audiobook Network because they work in collaboration with each other. So to make a long story short, I have paid a lot of money to get my book backed up by world-renowned publishing companies. So with that being said, Audiobook Network, we are looking at the particulars behind the scene to transform my published book into a screenplay. I'm looking at the particulars, I'm looking at the contract, and I'm gonna present my information from Audiobook Network. We're still trying to hash out the behind the scene particulars. But for Audiobook Network, when they align themselves, because I'm under contract with them in terms of them managing my audiobook. And however, if I move forward to have them to transform my published work into a screenplay, Audiobook Network, it is the process, and it can vary depending on what I choose. Audiobook Network, I'm literally going to read the information that I'm looking at that they sent to me. Screenplay creation process, thanks to our strategic partnership with McDaniel Entertainment, their talented writers will work directly with you to achieve a short or feature film screenplay adaptation of your book, Awake Financial Freedom. We are proud to offer our authors the following options: short film screenplay, approximately 15 minutes in length and 15 pages. Feature film screenplay, approximately 90 minutes in length and 90 pages. Studio coverage, the 1-page screenplay synopsis for Hollywood reviews, all depending on which direction I go. Short film screenplay, month 1, read the book. Month 2, present concept to author. 1-hour Zoom discussion, finalize concept. Month 3, write the screenplay, present screenplay to the author. 1-hour Zoom discussion and feedback. Month 4, final delivery for the short film screenplay. Or the other option, feature film screenplay. Month 1, read the book. Month 2, present the concept to the author. 1-hour Zoom discussion, finalize the concept. Month 3, write the screenplay outline, present the outline to the author. 1-hour Zoom discussion and feedback, finalize the outline. Month 4, write the screenplay. Month 5, present the screenplay to the author with a 1-hour Zoom discussion and feedback. in month 6, final delivery, if I go that direction. And it talks about the money. Yeah, you got to pay for it. This ain't free. Give me various options depending on which direction I go in terms of making that payment, going into that contract. All of this will be a 100% business write-off. It talks about studio coverage, the price behind that. Because understand, I did a lecture earlier this morning in terms of there is nothing in this world of true value that is going to be free. Studio coverage provides a review of your book and a plan for expanding the book and story into a film, television, documentary, online, or other media. The studio coverage highlights and critiques the different aspects of my book title, Awake Financial Freedom, like characters, dialogue, plot, setting, to help focus you on what works best moving forward. All completed coverage are loaded into the studio database, which is reviewed by multiple production companies and studios throughout the year. So it's literally laying out this process and explaining everything to me. I'm doing all of my due diligence and research behind the scene. Screenplay creation. The world has seen an influx of streaming platforms emerge over the last several years, and with that, studios are hungrier than ever for new original content. Creating a screenplay provides another platform and audience to expose an author's work, such as my title, Awake Financial Freedom. Final day on set for our film. It talks about art sets in collaboration with any Emmy nominated filmmaker Lance McDaniel. So you by going through my publishing company, Audiobook Network, they are the experts in tapping into these markets and transforming my published work into a screenplay. That's what I'm paying them to do. Why hire a screenwriter? The skill set of a screenwriter and an author can be dramatically different. Screenwriting is best thought of as an oral form of storytelling, whereas an author is more internalized. A novelist creates the characters, emotions, and thoughts, while the screenwriter puts them into action. Scenes, shots, angles, retelling the characters and emotions to make it screen ready. Hollywood studios will often recruit a professional screenwriter to flesh out a book and make it dynamic for motion pictures. Even the most prolific authors will work with screenwriters to adapt their books. I say time and time again, let these experts do what they do in terms of if you get your book to your published work to the point where you want to transform it into a screenplay, pay the experts to do this, because I don't know nothing about this. And this is some powerful stuff. Partnership. We offer a competitive advantage in screenwriting through our strategic partnerships, and that is very, very powerful. One of the industry leading sound studios and an Emmy-nominated filmmaker, Lance McDaniel. Our team works one-on-one with you to create an adaptation of your manuscript, transforming your book into a professional screenplay. They will take your book and produce an industry standard professional screenplay format. I don't know nothing about that. I'm gonna let these experts do this. Giving life to character, dialogue, and detailed scenes, ready to pitch it to major Hollywood production studios. Let them do all that. I don't know nobody in Hollywood. Let these people do what they do. In addition, every screenplay or studio coverage we create will be sent to the IP intellectual property that's protecting my work. Development department of studios for possible development. So they're setting the stage for more exposure when I get ready to move forward with this tremendous project. Proof of concept. Before we ever feel comfortable offering a service to our authors, we want to be confident that we can deliver an exceptional product and process. Over the last 4 years, we have developed 4 raw manuscripts into entertaining and professional screenplays. We felt so confident with our strategic partnership, we produced and distributed each screenplay into award-winning films at some of the industry leading festivals, and I'm here to tell you. And I'm telling you, I've been behind the scene collaborating with Audiobook Network in collaboration with our partners in looking at the particulars. You know, what is studio coverage? Coverages are a way for writers to test an idea before investing their creative strategies entirely into a new screenplay. They also allow writers to summarize their story idea so that they can present the story to studio executives or producers who want to finance the film. Studio coverage, and it gives me various prices for that studio coverage when I move forward in this contractual agreement, because it is not free. All short and feature film screenplays and one-page studio coverage will remain in our database for Hollywood professionals to access for 2 years. The author is a 100% owner of all work produced through their published work to transform their published work into a screenplay. And I want to point out that any derivative works of the author original work, let me break this thing down to you, because this is my original manuscript that I took a year and a half to write my manuscript almost 3 years ago. This is my original manuscript to my published book, Awake Financial Freedom, which is protected by a confidentiality agreement. My manuscript is protected by a legal document, a confidentiality agreement, and it's protected by 2 powerful contracts. My first contract with Awake Financial Freedom that I was entered into this professional contract in 2021, and it's also protected by my second contract under Awake Audiobook Network that I entered into this contractual agreement with Audiobook Network in February of 2023. So there are all of my derivative work from my original manuscript is protected by contracts, confidentiality agreement, copyright laws. And many examples of my derivative work is my original manuscript, my press release, radio interviews, video trailers, cover design to my book title, Awake Financial Freedom, my audio book. All of that is based off my original manuscript, Awake Financial Freedom, which is protected by legal documents, and to include, when we move forward, to transform my published book into a screenplay. My screenplay will be protected by legal documents, ladies and gentlemen. This is the business side. You know, this book hit all major bookstores almost 3 years ago, and there is so much derivative work behind my title, Awake Financial Freedom, and all of this is going to tie into as I move forward with collaborating and having these world-renowned publishing companies, Audiobook Network, Page Publishing Company, hands still on my book, All of this is going to have a direct impact in generating ongoing revenue in the future. But make no mistake, everything that I've done behind the scenes to push all of my derivative work, my original manuscript, all of the money I spent up to this point is a 100% business write-off, because you ain't getting this free. You know, I've developed a strategic plan to self-fund the various projects behind my book title, Awake Financial Freedom, to self-fund it without going in debt, on nobody nothing. So as I begin to get the return on my investments, I reinvest all of that money, because the concept about my book and my channel is how to rise above your financial situation, money tips, increasing your portfolio. I'm always doing lectures on how to self-fund any project that you may have. Don't create financial destruction as you chase your dreams, and I'm here to tell you. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the process that we're looking at behind the scene to transform my powerful book, Awake Financial Freedom. If you have not read my book, the soft copy ebook version, the audio version, it is a powerful testimony on how I literally rose from financial destruction and created financial freedom from 2012 to all the way now. And I still use my very same powerful book as a powerful resource to sustain my financial freedom, to build my financial portfolio, to increase my wealth, to continue to save in my emergency savings account, and key thing, to remain debt-free. I literally use my own book title, Awake Financial Freedom. I don't care where your financial status is right now. This is a must-read book to awaken your financial freedom. I'll be forever grateful for God giving me the skills to rise above my financial situation. I was able to retire September of 2023 with multiple retirement checks that have hit me for the rest of my life. Oh, nobody nothing. And that's a powerful thing, people. That's a powerful thing. So again, share this information, and also mark your calendar. Mark your calendar. I'm going to do a relational lecture. Mark your calendar for July 27th, 2024 at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to do a relational lecture on a full copy edit done by my publishing company. A full copy edit of my original manuscript, done by the publishing company, in a full copy edit. When I went through my publishing companies, there is no substitute for a fresh perspective, experience, and insight a professional editor adds to an author's work. Because readers and viewers will notice errors, and an editor will ensure your work is ready for the marketplace in any format, and whether it's the soft copy, the ebook version, the Kindle version, the audio version. A seasoned copy editor will thoroughly proof and edit your manuscript for syntax or grammatical errors, organization, spelling errors, word usage, sentence structure, redundancy, and consistency. Your assigned copy editor will adhere to the standard of the Chicago Manual of Style to ensure the quality of your work. So I'm going to literally present on my next relational lecture, I'm going to literally present my professional edited manuscript done by my first publishing company, Page Publishing Company, and I'm going to literally present all of the how they edited my manuscript, the side notes, and etc. before they completed the finished product. This is literally right here. This is literally the completed edit manuscript done by my first publishing company, Page Publishing Company. This is my original manuscript, and when they went in with that professional editor, this is the edited manuscript, and I'm going to literally present to the world on my edited manuscript in my next relational lecture. So if you want to find out what that looks like and what that sounds like in terms of presenting a fully completed edited manuscript, because my manuscript is protected, tune in for my relational lecture on July 27, 2024 at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be ready to get down to business. That's all I have. Simple Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.